Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
I'm going to share the screen. Last class we have discussed some layouts. Right now we are going to discuss HTML responsive. The main word we need to learn about web design is the responsive. That is with HTML you can able to do, with CSS you can able to do, different you can able to use. First we need to know what is meant by responsive web design. We need to know responsive web design. The responsive web design is used to make your web page look appropriate. That means normally a website you can able to open in different places. That means some of the members are opening in a computer, some of the members are opening in a mobile, some of the members are opening in a tablet, different they're opening. Anywhere they're open, but it should be same look and feel. Same look and feel. But it is zigzag, it is coming and it is overlapping one another. That is not at all good one. Where we can able to say that is not at all responsive. So here that responsive web design is used to make your web page look appropriate. Appropriate, that is good and well placed. Okay, well placed in all devices. Well placed in all devices. That all devices means system or laptop you are calling desktop or tablet or smartphones, etc. Anything it will maybe. Anything it may be. Okay, that we need to understand. That responsive web design uses which one? Responsive web design uses HTML and CSS. Which purpose? To resize and hide, enlarge or move the content. These are all the purposes we are going to do. That means it makes the content look good on any screen. That is we need to know. That is we need. And here we need to know one word. Don't talk. Okay. Set the viewpoint. What is the set the viewpoint? That means how to set the viewpoint, that we will see. Set the viewpoint, one word we need to know. How we can able to set the viewpoint. How we can able to set the viewpoint. That is this we can able to set for number of things. Okay, right now I'm going to check responsive images. Responsive images. That means images which can be scaled nicely to fit any browser size are known as responsive images. Okay, images which can be scaled nicely to fit in any browser. Size are known as which one? Responsive. Responsive images. That means how to make image responsive. That also we need to know. How to make image responsive, that is the question. By using the width property. How we can able to do means by using the width property. By using the width property, how we can able to use? That is the set the CSS width property to 100%. Set the image property to 100% to make the image responsive. To make the image responsive and scale up and down. Okay. Scale up and down. Any purpose. Here we will take one example, then you can able to know some example, then you can understand very easily. Okay, very easily. So right now, how we can able to do that one? Already we have taken example programs. Here I'm going to take one more program, that is edit plus. I'm going to take inside the edit plus. I'm going to take one HTML page, file, new HTML page, and here no need of metadata. I'm removing that. Here I'm using my HTML title. I'm giving how you want responsive page. I'm giving responsive page. Okay, responsive page. I'm taking here inside responsive. I'm taken program name. Here I'm going to use inside the title. I'm going to take a meta. Last time, sorry, I deleted now, but right now we are going to use name equal to viewpoint. How we can able to use? I said now I'm taking the viewpoint and the content. How I'm going to take the content in a device with content width equal to device width. I'm taken that we need to understand content width equal to device width. Device width, comma, we need to know initial scale equal to 1.0. 1.0. This is the way to create the viewpoint. With this viewpoint you are created, anywhere you are having that you can able to display in a proper way. So example, I'm going to take inside the body some h2 tag. I am taken responsive web page. I am taken not page na. I am taken responsive images na. Responsive image I am taken, and here I am going to take one more property, that is p tag. I am going to take inside the tag. I am going to take when I am writing that information, when we set the css width property, css width property to 100%, when we set the css width property 100%, we set the css width property 100%, it makes 100%, it makes resize the browser window to see the effect, okay, how it will be. I'm closed that one. Next I'm going to take For setting the image, I'm going to take one tag. I'm going to take one tag, that is img tag is used to set the image now. Img src, that is a source location. So right now that image not having, we will take the image. Here one image is having, I'm copied and place in my folder. Then what is that image? AA, and properties you can able to see. Image name is AA, type is JPG. Okay, so we need to set the coding also. Okay, AA dot JPG. Here I am going to set the style equal to your taken means CSS now width 100%, width 100%. Okay, width 100%. If you want, you can change the image, then save and run this one. It was affected or not, I don't know. Responsive, here I'm taken this responsive. How much size? Big size image. Then you decrease the increase or decrease also, no change in that one. How much you are decreased also, it will fit to the size. How much you are decrease the size of the window also, no problem, it will fit to the window. Okay, like this it will fit. Everyone understood how we can able to use that one? Okay, this is the one way you can able to use. Everyone, that is the one way CSS property 100% you are taken, it will be good. Next thing is by using the max width property. That is also one more thing is having, by using the max width property. That is total one word only. Okay, max hyphen width property. Okay, max width property. How we can able to use this method is the best method. This method is the best and the most used because it facilitates that the image will scale down will scale down if it has to, if if it is change the scale down also no problem, but never scale up to be larger than the original size, larger than the original size. That means when you decreased also no problem, but you're trying to increase, it is more than that size you are giving, then it is not at all good. Then it is not at all good. The same program we can able to use that. Which one? Which one? You can able to use by max width. You can able to use max width. Last program, this program, the small change was here we are using only width now. Style, we are going to use max width. Max width property, and here when I use the max width property, better to use height. Auto. Use auto. It is recommended one. It is a recommended one. Okay, that is the thing. When you increase or decrease, nothing will affect. When you increase or decrease, nothing will affect. This is the big image now, no problem. When it is a small image, then you can able to see very clearly. Very clearly. Okay, then one more thing you are having, change the image according to the browser width. Suppose some browsers are big, some browsers are small. According to that one also, we can able to change. How we can able to do, sir? Right now, I'll show you that one. Change images according to the browser width. According to the browser width. How it will be set? Yes, I'm going to show that one by using the HTML picture element, that is picture tag. Picture tag. Okay, by using the which one? By using the HTML picture element or tag, you can able to call element. We can set 2 or more images, 2 or more images according to the browser width. According to the browser width, it changes the picture. When you change the browser size, desktop or phone, it will work. Okay, it will change the picture. It will change the picture when you change the browser size. When you change the browser size, that means that is a desktop. You are changing browser means that is you're giving desktop or phone. Desktop or phone. Okay, then it will change. Okay, that means the number of images you are taken, same flower you
సిగ్నల్
are
కొంచెం
taking the
తొందరగా
number of,
అది
same
కొంచెం
image you are
పొద్దుపుట్టుగా
taking number of. At the time it will, based on the browser size, it will change. Okay, that is the thing we need to understand. Next, sir, you said the image responsive, that's okay. But how we can able to
కొంచెం
set
తొందరగా
the responsive text size? Don't
అన్నావు.
talk,
అరే మ్యూట్ లో పెట్టండి రా బాబు,
please.
మీరు
Don't talk.
పొద్దున్నే వచ్చేసారు తొందరగా. కుడి ప్లీజ్
Responsive
మళ్ళా మాట
text size. Up to now, we are given the responsive image. Right now, how we can able to set the responsive text? Here, we can make the text size responsive. Who is that here, Lokesh? Keep in mute, Lokesh. Lokesh, Mr. Lokesh, keep it in mute. Okay, responsive by using which one? By using the one thing we need to UV unit. What is that UV unit, sir? I'll show you. It means view port width. Port width. That means it means view port width. Okay, that means by using this, we can make the text size to follow browser window screen. Follow the browser window screen. Based on the browser window screen, it will be. I'll take one example. Text responsive. Here I'm going to take a new. I'm going to take one new HTML document. And here I'm going to write meta will take one. Inside that meta, last time we have taken a name equal to viewpoint, but right now view port. Content, we are going to write width equal to device width, equal to device width, comma, initial scale. Initial scale equal to 1.0. Initial scale equal to 1.0. Then inside the body, you can write some content. Here I'm taking H1, close the H1. Inside H1, what I'm going to write, we will see. Inside H1, I'm going to write here size is 10. Here 10. Example. VW example. Anything you can take, no problem. But here I'm going to mention style. I'm going to write font size. Font size 10 VW. That is the one property you can able to write. Text responsive. Text responsive program I'm going to write. Like that, you can able to take another paragraph I'm going to take. Inside, I'm going to take some content. Here, size is 6 VW. Okay, here for that one, I'm going to write the style equal to font size is 6 VW. Like that, I'm going to take one more paragraph. Here, text size I am taken 4. Here, text size is 4 VW. Okay, and for that one, I am writing the style. Style equal to inside a font size 4 VW. Okay, next I'm going to take one more paragraph. One more paragraph. Here I'm not going to any type. Resize the browser. Resize the browser window to how the text size affects. How text size affects. Okay, so I'm going saved. I'm going to open that one. Previous one I'm going to close. Here, where is my code? Web development. I'm going to refresh here. And where is the text responsive? Here, when you taken like this, when you taken browser big, it will change. When browser change, it will change. Everybody understood or not? Based on the browser change, it will change. Based on the browser change, it you can able to change. That we need to understand everyone. Okay. That is the text we can able to make it responsive. Text you can able to make it responsive. And once you are make the text and image commonly you are using now. Next we are having one concept is media query. Media query. What is media query? When you use, we can also use the media query to make the responsive website. This is also one concept you can able to use the media query to make it responsive. We can also use media query to make responsive website. That means we can able to read the details of media query, how it will work. We are going to see right now. Okay. That more thing we are having that we will discuss that it later. that HTML computer codes we are having inside when you write the any programming language, that programming language having some computer codes. Right now we'll see those codes right now, how we can able to write HTML computer code. Here we are going to see one examples. When you are the programming, sometimes it is mandatory to show the output results and error messages also. Our coding part to user on a web page. Hence, to solve the issue, HTML uses different tags for the user's input, code, and programs, etc. We need to show the difference now, which is the code, which is the error, which is the some other one. That one you are going to show also. Right now, I'm going to take in a point wise, then you can able to understand easily. When we are programming, that means we are doing programming in a web page. Sometimes it is mandatory to show the output results, and as well as errors, as well as error messages or errors you can able to call. We'll call error messages, and our coding. We need to show the coding part. Coding part we need to show. Coding part we need to show. Okay. Where? To the user on the web page. We need to show the user on the web page. Here the main thing we need to know is, here to solve this issue, solve this issue, HTML uses different tags. HTML uses different tags for the users inputs, as well as codes, as well as programs, etc. So many are having also. With the help of these tags, what you can able to do, we'll see right now. With the help of these tags, with the help of these tags, with the help of these tags, 1 minute. sorry, here some of the tags we're having to write to differentiate the which is the coding, which is the error message, what are those. For that purpose, what are the things we are going to use here? Code is one, KDD is one, swap is one, VAR variable is one, PRE is one. Tag are elements available in HTML. We can able to use to differentiate all those. Right now, one by one, we will see. First one, we will see code element. The HTML code element. What it can do, it is used to represent some programming code. It is used to represent some programming code on your website. On your website. And the content written between tag will be displayed in a monospace font. I'll show you with example, then you can able to understand. Okay, can able to understand. The content written between the tag will be displayed in default monospace font. That is the one type of font. How we are having the different types of fonts now. So right now I'm going to write one simple program. Then you can able to understand very easily. So I'm going to take a file, new HTML page. So no need of these all meta things. No need of all these meta things. Here inside the body, I'm going to write here code tag. Which purpose we are writing here? Code tag. Inside the body, I'm going to take some h2 tag. H2 tag. Here I'm going to write computer programming. Okay, or computer code. Computer code, I'm taking the tag. And the next, we are going to take one more heading, paragraph. This is programming code I'm taking. Okay, this is programming code I'm taking. So whenever it is a programming, we need to use the tag is code. Code is the tag you can able to write. Okay, inside that one, I'm going to take some x equal to 5. And we are giving break tag and y equal to 6. And break, that means next line you want now. So z equal to x plus y. Okay, this is the code. So just to say code tag. Here we will open the folder and we will run. Just refresh it. Code tag. Here it is going to show in a monospace letters. Then you can able to see it is showing in a different way. It is showing in a different way. Normal lines are different. These lines are different. That is the difference we need to understand. That is the difference we need to understand. And the next one is that is next tag is KBD. That is HTML KBD element or tag. BD element or tag. What is the use of this one? It is used to represent user input, that is a keyboard input or voice command, etc. That means we are giving input. We are giving input. That is the thing we need to understand. Okay. It is used to represent user input or keyboard input or voice command, etc. Okay, that means the text written within this tag is typically displayed in the browser default monospace font. Okay, right now I'll show you that point. Okay, text written within the KBD tag. You're writing some code here. What will happen? Tags is typically displayed in the browser. Okay. Okay. Got the point? Everyone. Okay. Typically displayed on the browser's default. Browser which default monospace is having, that font it will take. That means browser it will take which default size it will display. Okay, I'm going to write here in the same code we will add better. After this code tag, I'm going to take KBD. Inside that KBD, I'm going to write this is the content written in between KBD element, in between KBD element. Then just refresh. What is the change we can able to see? Okay. Then we can use some breaks. Then you can understand. That code automatically which content you are written that will be displayed based on the browser how it will be. Based on the browser how it will be. Okay. Next one I'm going to take one more HTML element. What is that HTML element? Swap. Another one is the HTML swap element. What it will do? This HTML swap element is used to represent the program's output. It represents programs output. Whatever the written in between the swap elements typically displayed on the browser default monospace font. Okay, that we need to know. Here we are going to show that point. Okay, the HTML swap element is used to which purpose? Represents a program's output. Programs output. Okay, that means the text same. The text written in this tag by default it will display monospace. Okay, in between which tag swap. Swap tag typically displayed on the browser default. Which one? Monospace element. So here monospace font. Here I'm going to take after KBD. In the same, I'm going to take SWAP Samp SAMP. Sorry, Samp. Okay. Sorry, I'm written in which tag? Samp tag. Sorry. Here, otherwise it doesn't shows the output. Samp tag. Here I'm going to use the Samp tag. Samp. This is the how the content within the Samp tag element or Samp tag or element you can able to call it. Samp. Save and refresh the browser. How the output will be. But there is no change between that and this, but we can able to know the difference. That is the input, this is the output we need to understand. Okay, this is the input, that is the output we need to understand. That is the main difference we are having, but both are displaying in the same way. Okay, same way. And the next one, we need to understand where. One more HTML element is where. This where element is used to define a variable. That we can able to know, every programmer can able to know that is a variable. Okay, here also we are doing same HTML where element. HTML where element. That is the HTML where element is used to define a variable. It is used to define a variable. Okay, that means the variable could be a variable. Huh? The variable could be a variable. Okay, in a mathematical expression, or a variable in the programming context, or a variable in a programming context. Okay, so how it will be, we can able to see right now. Okay, how it will be, you can able to see right now. Same code, I'm adding one more line. That is, I'm taking one paragraph. This is one formula. I'm going to take one formula. This is a famous formula. What is that formula? I'm going to write it right now. I'm going to take variable. Inside that variable, close that variable equal to, and one more I'm taking variable MC, and take a variable close, Next, we are going to take sub. That means square. That means square. Okay. To equal to MC square. Sub. Okay. Then full stop. Then you can able to write, this is the famous formula, E equal to MC square. Okay. Everybody understood how it is going to display? HTML, by using HTML, you can able to write the formulas also. Okay, for that one, you are going to use the VAR, variable tag. variable tag. Okay. Right now, the next one more element is PRE element. One more element we are having is the HTML PRE element. What it will do, this PRE elements define the pre-formatted text. Pre-formatted text which displays the content within it fixed width font only. It keeps the content into its original format and it will ignores all the formats. Okay, right now I'll show you with example only we can able to understand. The PRE element defines pre-formatted text which defines, that means how it will display. It will displays the content within it in a fixed width font. Fixed width font. It is displayed in a fixed width font. It keeps the content into its original format and ignores all formattings. Ignore all formatting. Okay, example we can able to take, then you can understand better. We will take one more program, that is new HTML document, that is pre-tag. I'm going to take or element, pre-tag or element, that's all. Pre-tag. Then here I'm going to write some information inside the body, H2 or H3, your wish, H2. This is pre-tag. Inside I'm going to use the pre-tag. When you open the pre, we need to close whatever, not only this one. Okay. Here I'm going to write some content. This content written within pre-tag and pre-tag ignores all spaces, break lines, and will display the content as in the original format. With the original format, then we will execute this one. Yes, refresh. Pre-tag. This is the pre-tag. Okay, this is the pre-tag. Okay, that is the thing we can able to understand. Okay, so right now we are seeing HTML, in normal HTML also we are going to show the coding. At coding, we can able to, which one? We can able to use, which one? Okay, everyone got the point? Everyone. HTML, inside that HTML also we are writing the programming code. When you are writing the programming code, we can able to use which one? programming you are writing, and sometimes you are writing input, sometimes you are writing output. Okay. For that purpose, here we need to differentiate what is the input, what is the output, we need to know. Okay. What is the input and what is the output, we need to know. At that time, we need to separate those in a programming, that is HTML tags, writing a programming. For that purpose, we are going to use some HTML elements. That HTML elements are HTML elements are code, KDD, Samp, variable, PRG. Here, code is used for writing the programming on your website, and KDD used for which purpose? Input we are giving through the keyboard, and different ways we can able to give the input. And swap used for output, and VAR declaring the variable purpose. It may be mathematically or programmatically anything. And PRE is the one of formatted, pre-formatted text. What is the format of text is having? In that format only it will display. It is not going to take any other formats. Okay, it's not considering any other format. That one we need to understand. These are the things we can able to write the programming code. The programming code we can able to separate in HTML tags. HTML tags. The next concept we are going to discuss is HTML entities. The next concept we are going to discuss is HTML entities. HTML entities. Sir, what is meant by HTML entities? HTML character entities are used as a replacement of reversed characters in HTML. We can also replace the characters that are not represented on your keyboard by entities. Okay, that are not represented by the entities. Right now, HTML character entities are used as a replacement of reversed characters in HTML. That means which are not available. You can able to tell you. You can also replace characters that are not present on our keyboard by entities. Okay, that means those characters are replaced because of some characters are reversed in HTML. That HTML is providing a wide range of characters which allows you can add icons, geometric shapes, mathematical operations. Okay, suppose example, if you are giving less than, greater than symbols in your text, the browser can mix them with the tags. Then why character entities are used in HTML to display the reverse characters? Here less than, greater than are the commonly you are using for the tag opening and closing. But basically I want to use in a programming. At that time what you can able to do? How to use an entity? Those we will discuss it tomorrow. Okay, those we will discuss it tomorrow. Okay, everyone. Today, what are the things we have discussed? Everything clear? What are the things we have discussed? That is a HTML coding things. That means not HTML coding. If you want to write any programming coding, HTML tags are used to differentiate those coding, which is programming, which is input, which is output, which is variable, that you can able to differentiate. Okay, that is the thing we are discussing today.